We're back in the NJCAA Network studio for day 2 of our winter sports previews. Yesterday, we gave you the breakdown of men's basketball, and today we analyze the top teams in the women's game. Let's start in Division I with Northwest Florida State's dominance, which continued, adding a third national title in the last 5 years. A loss in the FCSAA championship helped fuel the Raiders' run through Casper, led by tournament MVP Nevaeh Scott. Now Scott, along with 6 of her teammates last year, advanced to the Division I level, so head coach Bart Walker has had to retool this squad that only had 4 returners this year. Hear his thoughts on recruiting and the team coming into this season.
You know you're going to lose them, so you kind of you want to try to replace them with what you have. You know, the same kind of body types, the athleticism, the skill sets. You try to just replicate that. Now, obviously, you don't hit a home run all the time. But I feel like, you know, we do have some freshmen that have a chance to be special. Kuja has really stepped up. She's very vocal. She works extremely hard. She's already been offered by several SEC schools. So, I mean, we're blessed to have a freshman of that caliber. I think we're shaping into a good team. I think we could be a good 94-foot defensive team. You're going to have some bumps along the way right now because we're just very inconsistent, but I think we'll get there eventually.
One of the teams looking to chase down the champs is last year's national runner-up, Shelton State. It was the highest finish in program history under the legendary Madonna Thompson, and the Bucks head coach is even more excited for this season.
Yeah, we're excited about this upcoming season. We've got 2 returning starters in Alana Obanozie and Janiyah Bone. We've got our 6-man back, Arissa Jenkins. We've also got Brianna Adams, who's made significant gains throughout the summer. And we've got another player that it was with us last year but didn't get to play due to an ACL injury, so we're really excited to have a Bethany James back with us. Along with these sophomores, we have 8 new freshmen. And I will say it's probably one of the best signing classes I've ever had. On paper, they're pretty impressive. We've got some state champions and MVPs of state tournaments, and several that participated in Final Fours, a lot of all-state players, all-star kids. So I do have high hopes for the season. I think we're going to shoot the ball a lot better than we shot it last year. I think ultimately that cost us several wins last year. So yeah, we're really excited, and I've got big high hopes for this group.
Another team coming off a magical run is Dodge City. A Final Four finish last year has Conquistador fans and family optimistic about the year to come. And the recruiting class helps as well. 3 sophomore transfers join head coach Landon Steele's squad as he gets them battle-tested for the winter.
We only have 4 returners, have added some sophomore transfers, but a lot of new pieces, a lot of freshmen I'm really excited about. And just as an overall outlook, I really love going to practice with our kids every day. They're great to be around. They're pretty athletic. They're pretty skilled. But we've got to forge our own path, and most of these kids are starting to figure out that, teams aren't going to just roll over just because we're Dodge City. They're going to have to forge their own path and make their own way this year.
All 3 of those teams and more looking to be competitors in NJCAA Division I this year. On to Division II, where Johnson County avenged their runner-up campaign in 23-24 with a national championship last year. The Cavaliers won their first 30 games last season before falling in the region tournament, but tournament MVP Layla Scott helped lift the team to a title in Joplin, and she has her eyes on another.
I expect us to go back-to-back. That would be something I really would enjoy. I'm just going in with a winning mindset. I want to win the game. I'm not really worried about 3s, 2s, layups. I just want to go out there and do as best as I can.
Well, if they want to go back-to-back, they'll have competition out west as Pima brings in a couple of key sophomores after falling just short last year. Head coach Todd Holthouse has emphasized how important the sophomores' mentality has been this offseason.
They were excited because they got to experience that last year. So the nice part as a coach is you have kids that understand what it takes and what it looks like. And so our sophomores have done a great job at the beginning of the year, kind of just making sure we stay humble first and foremost and stay working. And the little things that got us to, nationals last year are important to teach the freshmen this year.
Pima advanced to the championship, eliminating CCBC Essex in a thrilling 115-112 overtime matchup. And since then, the Knights have had a lot of change. 8 sophomores have moved on, as well as their head coach Mike Sini, who took the job at Monroe College. But longtime assistant Ryan DeVoe is taking over and looking to bring Essex back to its title-winning ways.
This upcoming season, we're just going to play Essex basketball. The same brand of basketball that we're known for. Different name, same game. And we're just excited to get out there and play. We've been working hard this off season, just really making sure that we reiterate the standards, really make sure that we reiterate how we look to play. And I'm really excited about what we're going to be able to accomplish this year.
Other teams to keep an eye on: Kirkwood, who had an undefeated season heading into the tournament last year, and Illinois Central, who is preseason number 5 with a lot of returners from last year's March run. We close out in Division III with a massive shakeup this year. The Rochester CTC Yellow Jackets won the national championship last season and are without a team this season, leaving a hole in the NJCAA Division III basketball space. One of the teams looking to step up and fill that void are the Jefferson Cannoneers, who are facing their own adversity after not returning a starter from last year's team. Coach Jeff Wiley believes in his squad, saying, "Our focus is building off last season's success. We know we have a target on our back and are working hard to continue developing a team-first culture built on effort, energy, and accountability." And third-place finisher last year, Anoka Ramsey, continues to climb in year 4 under head coach Samantha Doucette. This year's team is sophomore-heavy with a number of returners wanting to make a splash. The Golden Rams get their season started on Friday in a matchup with Bryant and Stratton, Wisconsin. That concludes our women's basketball preview. Lots of exciting action to come this year, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern to get an exclusive look at bowling, swim, and cheer. Thanks, everybody, and we will see you then.